Welcome to Moments with Marianne. This is your host, Marianne Pastana, and we're here today with special guest, awakened Zen master Thich Dieu Thien, who's here to share with us the Great Vow. So what if lasting peace has been with you all along, just waiting to be awakened? Well, today's guest is here to share with us just that. Awakened Zen master Thich Dieu Thien, otherwise known as the Awakened One, is a globally respected spiritual teacher and the founder of the Universal Door Meditation Center in Sugar Land, Texas. From a young age, she knew she did not belong to the human world of contrast, conflicts, and duality, and longed to return to what she calls the awakened home, free from suffering, rooted in truth, love, and clarity. She became a Buddhist nun at 18 and explored countless teachings and methods, but none of that helped her return to the awakened home. In April of 2001, she fully awakened in Thailand, returning to the boundless wisdom and compassion of the awakened source, completely shattering the source of the ego system. Since that moment, she has devoted her life to helping people of all backgrounds awaken to their true nature. Her teachings are spontaneous, deeply relevant, and transformative, guiding others to return to the unborn mind, the source of lasting happiness and freedom. So welcome to the show, Awakened Zen Master Thich Dieu Thien.
Good morning, Marianne.
My goodness, what an honor it is to have you here and just to share your insights with us. I'd love for you to share with us what even started you on this path. What was your path of awakening?
You know, when I was born in this world, I already know awake world exists. It's always there and available for me to come back. And I know I belong to that world. The world have no ego. The world have only true love, compassion, wisdom, and great vow to help all people to go back. And also I saw how people suffer, but they didn't know. Every day just lost in the duality, right, wrong, good, bad, high, low. And they believe they are that, and they attach to that, and they stuck with that. Therefore, they are not truly happy and truly free. And when I was young, I know that I can come home soon, and I will help people to go back home, to be truly happy and truly free. And from that moment, I start to search the way to go home until when I become 13 years old, I have a chance to read the Buddha life. And I saw he had the same question. And finally he found out the answer. And he truly be free and happy and awaken those people around the world. And from that moment, I start to walk the path until truly along the way, I go through a lot of experience. And I apply a lot of methods. I read a lot of books, but truly cannot lead me truly go home and truly liberate the cycle of birth and death until when I was 30 years old in the meditation center in Thailand. I have a chance to sit down for 8 days. And during 8 days, a lot of things happening within myself, a lot of voices about life, about why people suffer, why they love each other, but they cannot be happy, and why people lost in the cycle of birth and death. And then I have a chance to recognize a lot of things within myself, and I have a chance to saw a lot of people outside why they are not truly happy. And then in there, I start to see the world within myself is full of clarity, full of wisdom, full of compassion, always there, but cannot come back. And day by day, I have a chance to live with this, touch with that world, and have a chance to see all the things happening within myself, but disturbed by nothing. Even the voice come and fall apart. And even tell me, enough, you already passed, you already awakened, and tell me to stop, don't sit down more. But I still recognize those voices, and I don't follow that voice. And I keep facing the voice. And I keep go back to my world. The world always there waiting for me to come back. Until the final day, I truly woke up. And then from that moment, I'm free from all the attachment. I'm free from all the voices within myself. I go back to the world only spacious, clarity, vast, open, and out of my body, out of my thoughts, out of my life, you see? And then from there, I become one with the universal. And in there, I can see all people around the world suffer and why they are suffering. And then from that moment, I saw everybody have a chance to go back to that world and free from suffering, free from attachment. And from that moment, I live with that 24/7. I live in that world. And from there, as a five natures appear, wisdom, compassion, serenity, great vow, and awakened tool appear within myself and naturally step into the world and awaken those people around the world up. That is my journey.
Well, thank you for sharing that with us. And what a profound journey you've had. For those that are new to the idea of awakening, what is that? What does that look like for them?
Oh, wow. The reason I share this with everybody, because when I already go home, it's easy for everybody because when I was near someone, I will show them each person have the unborn mind. It means clarity mind, awakened mind within themselves, right? But you didn't realize who they truly are. They always follow the voices within themselves, right? The voice of right, wrong. I am this, I am that. I'm good person, I'm bad person. I'm right, I'm wrong. We hold on to I am something, right? And that block you to go back to no, you are not that. You are the witness. You are the clear mind. You are awakened mind. And step by step, you start to recognize the clear mind and go back and rest in the clear mind. The unborn mind, the mind never change, right? But the born mind always change. And then along the way, all the born mind start to fall apart. You no longer hold on to the born mind. And from there, you go back to live with the unborn. And along the way, I will guide everybody to completely live with the awakened mind. And then from there, all the attack to the born mind start to fall apart. And from that moment, they are free. They are free in the ocean of life. Even not get lost in the born mind, but not get distracted to those people around them.
It would seem that it's easy for those who are not used to the awakened journey that to get stuck in that ego mind and what's happening around us. How can we really focus on our path of awakening?
First, they need to know who they truly are, right? They need to know they are not the voices in their mind, in their head. They are not emotion. They are not the depression. They are not struggle, suffering, right? They are clarity. They are purity. They are a clear mind, right? They need to know that. And then they need to go back to touch that mind. And it's easy for me to guide them every day. They need to go back to awaken stillness. Sometimes every day we are busy and we are easy to get lost in our own perception or other perception, and we are fighting with that. Right now, we need to go back to live with the awakened mind and the stillness, and from there, it's easy for you to recognize and go back to connect with the unborn mind, awakened mind, right? In that moment, you have a chance to separation between awakened mind and the busy mind. And from that moment, you will feel right away the separation between two minds. And from that moment, you will know who you truly are and what is not you. And from that moment, you go back to the unborn mind, awakened mind. And from that moment, you will know for your own that all the voice within yourself, all the born mind within yourself start to liberate liberate along the way. And from that moment, you become a new person. You become fresh. You become clarity. You become open. You become your heart become open, and your true love appear, and those people around you will feel it. And also the decision you make in your life will become easy. Have no fear at all. And along the way, you will experience for yourself.
I'd love to touch on unborn mind versus born mind and the differences between them.
Yes, the unborn mind is a mind always there within yourself. Have you ever experienced about the unborn mind? The witness mind within yourself. The witness can see the voices within yourself. Have you ever touched that unborn mind, Marin?
I have. I have once.
Wow, how are that mind? Can you share a little bit about that? And then Awakening will open more for you.
That one experience I had,
Yes.
I was actually standing and watching geese fly, and with an instant, I could see everything. I felt one with everything, and it was apart. The geese and I, there were no separation between me or people walking, nothing. And it was such a profound experience. It stayed with me my entire life.
Wow, that's true. And then after that, how long did you live with that mind?
That I stayed with probably through like half that day, and then
Wow,
back into work and back into life, and things switched.
that's true. Because along the way, it's the born mind stepping, right? Is involved, right? And you become one with the born mind, right?
Oh, yes.
You got it. That's the key. Good. Yes, that is the reason Awaken One here to help you to continue to live with the unborn. That's true. That moment you become one with the universal. No separation between you and other. That's true. That is the unborn. But because of that, you only touch. Also you didn't truly live with that unborn. And then right away when you interact with people, when you step to work, and right away the born mind involved, and then you didn't have a chance to recognize the born mind. Now time for you to recognize the born mind, how the born mind operates and take over the unborn. You see it, you can recognize the unborn mind is the you, and the born mind attached to the born mind that cause a lot of conflict and stress. And day by day, you can start to see the separation between the unborn mind and the born mind. You see it? And from there, the unborn mind starts to develop, and the born mind starts to liberate. And from there, you still live with the born mind, but you no longer attached to the born mind. Born mind will become the tool to serve for the unborn. You get? But before we let the born mind take care of our life, but we attach to the born mind. Therefore, it's caused suffering. Marian, because our life always change, right? Within ourselves change. Those people around us always change, right? But because we hold on to the born mind, and then we expect that everything happening the same. But truly, life never happening same, right? Even between husband and wife, parent and children, each moment always change. Even change with the emotional, change with the thoughts, change with work, right? But because we hold on to the born mind, we expect that everything happening forever, right? We don't want everything change, right? But in the reality, is the thing always change. Therefore, when we hold on to the born mind, we cannot see things clear as they are. We only see things through our perception, our point of view, and therefore it causes a lot of stress, causes a lot of conflict, causes a lot of suffering because we hold on to the born mind. But when you go back to live with the unborn mind, it's like the mirror can reflect everything in front of mirror as they are, and then we know how to respond things as they are. We don't respond things through the perception. Therefore, now everybody needs to go back to the unborn in order to be truly happy and truly free. And then you will know how to respond things, how to interact with those people around the world with the unborn. And from there, everything will become easy.
Thank you for taking the time to walk through that with me. I had never broken down that experience until you and I just did this, and it's interesting. I could see the shift from where I was in that perspective, and then later when it changed, moving from the unborn mind to the born mind.
Yes. Sometimes people didn't know about that, Marion, because a lot of people touch the unborn. A lot of people experience about no separation between you and all people around the world and feel become open, become fresh, become one with the universal. Right now, a lot of people have that experience, but they never know that why they cannot live with that 24/7. Nobody know why, right? That's why Awakened One here to help them to go back and then to live with that and how to know, how to recognize the attack to the born mind, destroy their living with the unborn, detracted them to go back to live with the unborn. And therefore, I'm here to help you all step by step to go back to the unborn and then step by step to face, to recognize, and then to know how the attachment to the born mind cause suffering and detract it to go back to live fully with the unborn. That is, I'm here for that purpose.
So I understand that you help people awaken to their Buddha nature. How do you help them, and what does that mean?
Yeah, the Buddha nature is mean the unborn mind, awakened mind, regardless of any background, religious, culture, and genders, right? Everybody have the Buddha nature. The Buddha nature is the unborn mind, awakened mind. And all people around the world, you all need to wake. Because if we don't wake up, we still sleep, lost in sleepiness, ignorance, greed, and hatred. And we believe we are that. And it's easier for Awakened One to let everybody know that because everybody experience about the ignorance, greed, and hatred, right? Because we hold on about the born mind. It means I'm right, I'm wrong, I'm good, I'm bad, I'm high, I'm low, I'm man, I'm woman, right? I am something cause a lot of conflict between I am. And the Buddha nature is that when you go back to the Buddha nature, it's no separation at all. We are one, regardless of background, religious, and gender, right? We are one with the universal. We are one with awakened mind. We are one with the Buddha nature. Everybody go back to that world. And when we go back to that world, we are only have true love, true compassion, true wisdom, and we love each other. We understand each other, and we will know how to interact with each other without judging, without reacting, without discrimination. And from there, the world will become peaceful, and truly free. See, that call is a Buddha nature. Buddha nature not only for the Buddhists, Buddha nature for everyone. You got it, Marion?
I do. I do. Thank you for taking the time to share that. And it's very interesting because when you look at the Buddha nature, it's a philosophy in how to live right.
Yes, yes, that's true. It's like the truth, the nature, not about the religion, right? Not about something you have to believe. We need to wake up. We need to go back to live with it. It's the nature of it. Everybody need to go back to their truth, their nature, right? Because we forgot that. Now we need to go back to live with this. It's not about something for you to believe and not something for you to follow, something for you to go back and live with this because you are that nature, you are that awakened, you are that Buddha nature, right? We need to go back that. When you go back to that world, it means you become awakened, and from you become awakened, you can see things clear, you can see things as they are, everything clear in front of you. No more doubt, no more assume, no more judging. And from there, you are free from the cycle of birth and death. You are free from the attached to the human system that call yourself.
Your teachings emphasize both wisdom and compassion. Oh my goodness. I mean, how can individuals today cultivate these two qualities in a world that often seems so divided and turbulent?
You know, the reason people divided because they get lost in the duality. You know, when you live with duality, always have two sides, right? It's been good, bad, high, low, and right, wrong, right? Therefore, cause a lot of conflict. When you go back to the unborn mind, the Buddha nature, and awaken, and you are free from the duality, and from there is no more discrimination, no more conflict, no more fighting. You see it? When no more fighting, no more conflict, it naturally is a compassion arise, right? Compassion arise because from there no more conflict, no more fighting. It naturally is a true love appear. And the wisdom appear because you see the truth. You know who you truly are. You go back to your real. Go back to your unborn, a Buddha nature, awakened mind. And from there, it's no more separation between each person and no more fighting because we are one. We are not separation, right? Therefore, no more fighting. The true love appear, true wisdom appear. And from that moment, everybody look at each other with understanding because we are one. We are not separation. But because we are not go back to awakened mind, we are not go back to the unborn. Therefore, we feel we are not one. We are different. Therefore, we have to fight for right. We fight for win. We fight for good, right? And therefore cause a lot of dividing. But if everybody go back to the unborn mind, awakened mind, the Buddha nature, it's no more separation. And from there, true love appear, wisdom appear. And now time, the world need that. Everybody need that to go back to live with that. And awakened one guarantee that is the fighting will stop, the judging will stop, the discrimination will stop. And then the world will become truly happy and truly free.
Is meditation important to awakening?
Yes, the step by step, our meditation will guide everybody to go back to the unborn mind, guide everybody to go back to the awakened mind. It's an interesting, Marion, when along the way, when you go back to the unborn mind, it's naturally the true love appear immediately within yourself. It's so powerful. It's not me. We don't try to love. It's the true love naturally appear. And then when you go back to the unborn, to connect back to there, it's the wisdom appear. And then you will look at each person without judging, with understanding, with love, and open to support, open to guide them, open to help them. And we don't close our heart. It's so powerful when step by step we start to meditate and go back to rest in the unborn. And then along the way, all the attachment within ourselves start to fall apart. And you become open, you become fresh. And all the burden within yourself start to fall apart. And you become light, you become fresh, you become open. And from there that is the meaning of life, right?
It most definitely is. Thank you. I understand that you also teach on the awakened meditation, and I'd love for you to share with us how that's different from other meditation practices.
Yes, the different like awaken one share with you before is sometimes we just apply to manage. Some people they try to manage, they meditate in order to find ease, to settle down themselves, and to find balance, to be good health. That is good, but that not reach the final destination. In order to reach the final destination, you need to go back to the unborn mind. You need to wake up, right? And then because only waking up will help you to liberate all the attachment to the born mind. And from there, you will move to the different level. So if all the meditation, sometimes they just go back to breathing in, breathing out, to just settle down there themselves, or they just go back to the 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 power up now to connect back to the clear mind, but they just stay there. They only have that clarity and peaceful when they sit in meditation. But when they interact with life, they will get lost in the born mind. But when awakened one help them to go back to live with the unborn. See, when you interact with people around the world, for example, between husband and wife, parent and children, business, and whatever, you not get lost in the born mind. You still continue to live with the unborn. And then all the born mind appear within yourself. Right there, you can recognize and liberate along the way while you live, interact with life. See, that is the difference between awakened meditation and normal meditation.
So, how can we stay grounded in peace, especially when the world is feeling so overwhelming and chaotic?
Yes, when awakened one awaken your Buddha potential, awaken mind, when you live with this, when you touch with that mind and live with this, and along the way is a liberate. You know what is being liberate along the way. And then when you are in the ocean of life, still disturbed by nothing, you still stay, you still stay connected with the unborn mind. And then everything around you, for example, many things happening outside, you cannot be distracted by that. And everything happening within yourself, you can recognize, you can liberate along the way. That voice, that attachment no longer control you. And then from that moment, you continue to live with the unborn mind. You still continue to live with awakened mind until you fully awaken and until you fully liberate the attachment to cause suffering. And from there, you are free from the ocean of life. Even many things are happening around you, but you are still free. You still happy, but you still understand those people around you, and you still know how to help people to walk the same path with you.
What message would you like to share with our listeners?
Next, I would like to let everybody know that you are the unborn mind. You need to go back to live with this. And when you go back to live with this, along the way, all the attached to the born mind will liberate. And then from there, you are free from the ocean of life. The relationship between you and your wife and your husband, your parents and children and co-worker will totally different. And from that moment, you no longer get lost in those people around you. You no longer get lost in the emotional and in the wound and everything within yourself. You are free. And from that moment, you become one with the universal. And true love appear, true wisdom appear. And that is the meaning of life. And I'm here to help you. And I have the capacity to step by step to awaken each person. And I help you to experience for yourself. Not about belief, not about follow. You walk the path. I will be there with you to walk step by step until you reach the destination. You become free from the suffering, and you will become free, disturbed by nothing. You will know that for yourself. And after I open for you today, if you truly connect with what I open for you, if you trust, I'm very happy to step by step to walk the path with you until you become awakened.
What kind of programs can our listeners participate in at the Universal Door Meditation Center?
Yes, every Sunday we have the Dharma talk. It's open mind. And once a month we have the one-day retreat. Everybody come and have a chance to experience about what is the unborn mind. They know for themselves. Even within one-day retreat, everybody feel totally different. Like you live in different world. The world have no stress, no suffering, no conflict, no fear. And then you feel light. When you came to the retreat, you feel heavy. But after you left the retreat, you feel you are a different world. You are a different person. And you come home with truly open heart with the family. And we have one-day retreat, and 3-day retreat, and 7-day retreat. And then we have the many sessions like meet up for 2 hours on Tuesday night. And even we are open to welcome all questions. If they have any question, they would like to know more about the unborn, they want to experience more about the unborn and what is the born mind call them suffering, Awake One is very happy to help them too.
How can our listeners contact the Universal Door Meditation Center?
Yeah, we have the website. We have a Facebook website. It's a Universal Door Meditation Center.org. And we have a Facebook. And we have the number we can call. You all can call in. And then we are very happy to help you all to go back to the unborn, to be truly happy and truly free. We will send it all the information to you, and you let the listener to contact.
Thank you so much for taking the time to be on the show with us here today.
Thank you so much.
Well, thank you, Awakened Zen Master Thich Dieu Thien. It's been such an honor to spend this time with you. Make sure to visit universaldoormeditationcenter.org. Be part of their community and learn more about their upcoming events. Well, we're at the end of our time today. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. You've been listening to Moments with Marianne, where we make every moment count.
In a single moment, your life can change. Moments with Marianne is a transformative hour that covers an endless array of topics with the best of the best. Her guests are leaders in their fields, ranging from inspirational authors, top industry leaders, and business and spiritual entrepreneurs. Each guest is gifted and a true visionary, a recognized leader in her own work, and while teaching others to develop, refocus, and grow, Marianne will bring the best guest and sometimes a special surprise. Don't miss this. You never know just which moment will change your life forever. Make sure to tune in and visit momentswithmarianne.com for more information.